Hey out there in YouTube land, this is Clash of Clans with Oppi. This is going to be my first episode. Today I wanted to kind of focus on war attacks. Now, our clan here is pretty impressive. We have a war record of about 55, 2 and 1. Take a look at that here. So it's 55, 2 and 1. We don't do ghosting. We don't really do simulation modules or anything of that nature. We just straight up attack. We work together. We communicate. We really just make sure that we're using the right attack for the right base. And there is a lot of talking about what to do before we go in. You know, we don't have anyone saying, hey, you have to do this. But honestly, we'll just make suggestions if anyone asks, hey, if there was anything out there, hey, hey, what should I do on this specific base? What do you think if I come from this side? Questions like that. So let's take a look at my attack today. I'm really impressed with it. I am a number 15 in our clan. A little rushed, Town Hall 9 there, but I'm rushed for a reason. I like to focus on attacking only. So my defenses are lacking. And for war, that's really not a bad thing. The reason why that's not a bad thing is because we're not going to be matched up with someone with a really crazy defense, and we all have pretty high attacking. So as you can see, some of the bases here in the clan, they're quite preemie, and some of them aren't so good in my opinion. A lot of their defenses that should be up are not up, and a lot of them just rush to like expos or inferno towers, things like that. So let's take a look at my attack today. Was on number 13 here, and I used the go wee wee attack. I used a little more wizards than I normally use. I was kind of concerned about getting through these walls. I didn't know if those mortars were going to be able to get to me before I got to them. So as you can see, I threw 2 golems down. I spread them apart. Also threw some wall breakers down to get through the walls. Now, I was kind of mad that that wall breaker didn't get there soon enough, and that golem decided to go mid instead. But it kind of helped me out here, as you'll see in a moment. So I threw down a healing spell. I seen those clan castle troops coming. And then I wanted to definitely get rid of those as quickly as possible, as you see. And then I, threw out that jump spell. There was no way I was going to get through all of those walls without those mortars being able to get to me first. So the best way to do that is with a jump spell in combination with a rage spell. What that does is just speed your troops up over the wall, which, as you can see, now my golems are taking all the brute. They're really just getting hit by everything in the mid. Which gives my DPS troops like the wizards and the witches a chance to try to take everything else out around them, which really they do a great job of in this attack. One thing I just did, as you see, is I kind of let my archer queen get lost. I had no idea where she was. I was kind of looking for her on the screen, and in the moment I really just didn't know where she was, so I kind of just hit that power. Just kind of hoping that it would give her a little life, and hopefully wherever she was, it would do her well. And then I located her and was kind of mad at myself. But other thing I did wrong is I also forgot that I had another rage spell. So I could have used that rage spell a little ways back there. I would have probably used it in the same corner as I just used, but I would have used it a lot earlier. As you've seen, I'm making pretty easy cleanup here. The skeletons are going through. The archer queen's, busting through walls for some reason, and it's really was just a great attack for me. Not the highest base I've ever attacked, but one of the better ones, to be honest. So let's go back here and let's see if we can find another attack that's worthy. I'm sure there is. Take a look at who we got here. So we do got some 3 stars. Dylan just 3-starred. We actually got quite a bit of 3 stars this war so far. We got about 11 of them. And take a look at this. It's only been about an hour and 45 minutes, which pretty impressive. We want to scare that other clan into not even wanting to attack. We've had wars where the other clan just gave up because we were at 54 in 1 hour, things like that. So we really blitz hard. Obviously, we save some of our better attacks for the end in case it is a tight race there. But most of the time, that's not a problem for us. So let's take a look at my buddy Slacker here. He is pretty decent here. Me and him have had a couple competitions where we raced the Masters, things like that. So he's a good guy. He uses a Balloonian attack normally. I don't know what he really did in this one, but I'm sure it's impressive knowing him for the player that he is. So it looks like he's going to do a Go XX attack of some sort. Right now it's looking like just the Golems and Wizards. Okay, those the witches, which is probably what I would have did on this base. I've definitely attacked a lot of bases like this. So this is going to be a pretty easy base to go ahead and get, 3 stars on because of the way that it's designed. You see so many, structures just spread out across the base. You got that tic-tac-toe kind of thing going on. It's really not hard for us to get in the center. Really not hard to take all those, structures out because, if you got witches and you know what skeletons can do, you're really not worried about trying to get everything around there. You're honestly just focusing on trying to get in the center. And as long as you can do that, the witches will take care of everything on the outside. As you can see, he's doing great. He got through that first wall. He laid down his rage spell. I think his spell placement was perfect there. I think that's unique right there what he did, where he actually used the jump spell to get back over the other side. Most people will actually use their jump spell in most cases to try to get over the first wall. He actually utilized that on the second wall, knowing that it would give him an advantage. He could get through that first wall pretty easily, and that second wall would be a little tougher, especially the fact that your troops are a little beaten up by that point, and then also there's still defenses on the other side waiting for you. So as you see, he's cleaning up here. It's pretty straightforward from this point. He's still got his royal. He's still got a peck of 3. Might even be higher. I think it's a peck of 3 though. And he's just cleaning up now at this point. And I'm sure he'll get it here. He even used that powers there just to kind of speed things along. And there we go. So that was pretty impressive. Let's take a look at one more here. My buddy Tuck is he does pretty good attacks here and there. He's also a guy that uses a lot of Go Wee Wee. I guess I'll just label this video Go Wee Wee because that would be 3 Go Wee Wee attacks in a row. But he was the first one to attack today. Really, he jumped on it. I actually fell asleep, so wasn't able to get my attack in. Didn't even get to attack the base that I really wanted to, but it's quite alright. So I really learned my strategy from Tuck. What he likes to do is try to get the DPS troops in as quickly as possible to cover that golem, which I definitely respect that. I think that's a great strategy. It's worked for me. As you can see, he is very, very quickly putting in his DPS troops and trying to get into that center as quickly as possible. Lightning spell, he always brings a lightning spell for the clan castle troops. In some cases, I think that's great. Really works well for him. For me, I'm one of those that either I forget that I have that spell, or I tend to miss the clan castle troops, and I feel like I wasted a spell. I'm one of those that have that heal instead of instead of that jump spell there. So you can see he's cleaning up pretty good. These witches are just tearing through. I will just press the issues. Hey, level 2 witches are just pro. Honestly, if you have level 2 witches, I know it takes a long time to get them. The D is about 75k, and then also you're looking at I think it's like 12 or 15 days on that build time or that training time to a research time. Which one is it? So on that research time to try to get them up and going, but it's really definitely worth it. It gives you a really strong attack. They're a very strong troop. I really, at first, first glance, I really didn't like them. They died pretty quickly. I thought, hey, witches aren't that great. And then I got them and was absolutely blown away. So let's take a look at this. He's just cleaning up now. It was really kind of easy for him. It looks like he just tore through that base like it was paper. And like I said, he's got that one pretty easily there. Good job, Tuck. So I lied. Let's take a look at one more. I'm putting it on 2 times speed, just to kind of speed this along. I know it's Probably getting pretty lengthy at this point. Let's see, another 3-star. Let's see, Oxy. Alright. I think Oxy is a Town Hall 8. Let's take a look at one of his attacks here. Let's see what he went with. So he's attacking the base with quite a bit of compartments. I'm thinking that he's going to end up doing a hog attack, but let's see here. So right now he's just trying to lure those clan castle troops out. Looks like he's having a little bit of problems with it. Or he's just trying to get them to group up the right way so that he could hit them all with a zap spell. I'm really not sure at this point. He decided to bring him over by the Archer Queen. Okay, he's got him nice and grouped up there. Looks like he is going to actually hit them with DPS troops. I've seen this method a lot where they put that Barbarian King out front and then let the wizards hit the CC troops. And this is a hog attack. So this is great. Hogs are awesome. I really honestly don't like them myself. I think it's either you get 100% or you get 0%. Depends on how many big bombs you hit, and whether or not you did your spells right. As you can see, his hogs almost all just died there in a clutch moment. He threw down the heal spell, really brought them back to life. They do heal pretty quickly, and they are pretty powerful. They can eat through defenses really quickly. The other thing that I have with or problem that I have with just doing mass hog attacks is that they really honestly only go after defenses, right? So if they don't make it back to the clan castle in time, or I'm sorry, back to the town hall in time, then you're looking at a 99% with 1 star. I really don't like that. I'd rather use some sort of wipe attack where I'm getting in, I'm killing that town hall. I got that guaranteed 2-star because I know I'm going to get over 50%. But it works for some bases. Honestly, there's no other real good attack for this base with compartments like this except for a hog attack. Now, if it had lower air defense, maybe you might be looking at a Balloonian or something like that. But quite honestly, that was the best attack that he probably could have did, or attack strategy he probably could have used. So he's using level 4 hogs. Those are, and he's got, level 5 healing spells. So it's really a great combination. I think it worked well. It was a really good attack. Good job, Oxy, there. So that's going to wrap up my first video for Clash of Clans with Oppi. But honestly, I will definitely be putting some more out there. I just learned how to record on my phone. It took a little bit of work, but hey, I got it done, and I want to put some great videos out there. So thank you very much for watching.